Hi again. So I'm here. Oh, the topic for today is can God forgive all sins? Now, have you ever done something really bad and immediately thought, oh no, I just crossed the line. God definitely hates me now. So, we're so used to the cancel culture and people cutting us off the second that we messed up. So, thinking, what's the point? We start hiding our mistakes. We think that they're too big for Him to forgive. So, I'm going to read a verse from the Bible. So, Romans chapter 5 verse 20 says, where sin is increased, grace increase all the more. Now, in normal language, that literally means God's grace superabounds or is hyper abundant. So, let me do another analogy. So, think of it as your mistakes are a drop of blood dripping into a vast ocean, a very big ocean. So the blood doesn't stand a chance. There's literally no sin, no regret, no bad habit that is bigger than God's grace. Now, don't try to test it out if it's gonna dissipate inside the water. Try not to take it too literally because you might attract sharks. No, joke lang. So we should continue. So towards the end of part of my video, so you have to actually stop running away from Him and start running to Him or towards Him. That's what repentance means. So, repentance is just a fancy word of for turning around, being real with Him, and saying, God, I messed up. I need your help. So the second that you do that, the slate is wiped totally clean. You are not defined by your worst day. Okay? So, by the way, so I know God is all-knowing, and so when you're faced with your trials and tribulations, we assume that that He should know. So why am I not getting any help? So based on my experience before, I used to think the same way. I assume. But remember that we call Him Abba or the Father because He's like a parent. So the intervention, God's intervention will only happen when we ask for help because He wants to make sure that because we have the tendency still wanted to try, but we get to a point that we realize that, I have done my part, so I'll surrender everything to God or surrender everything to Him, and that's where He steps in. So, also an additional story for one of my past traumas. So in one of my older videos, wherein this is just a plain text, it's a list of traumas that I have encountered, wherein I mention every trauma I describe is me saying I forgive. So there's we tend to be, or we're not just trying to learn from the Bible, we're trying to apply what we learn from the Bible. So I had an encounter before wherein I got into an altercation. So resulting in me getting badly injured. So I actually have stitches, about 50 stitches on my head. It's not visible because the doctor was really was really good in trying to cover it up. So, anyways, it got to a point that, imagine, this is my forehead. So this is me smiling. Yes, my actual skull was exposed. So after it happened, so blood squirted out, and when I tried to feel where it's coming from, my finger went inside, and I was able to touch my skull. So sorry, I don't mean to be too gruesome, but yeah, it happened. So anyways, about forgiveness, of course, still suffered because of that trauma. And actually, the police investigator told me that it was an attempted murder or attempted homicide, because all of the injuries were to my head and nothing on my body. So it means that, yeah. Anyways, I didn't push through with the case, since my goal was still to finish school. So I had to, and I still see those people around while I'm still trying to finish school. It was hard. It was difficult. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yes. Also, when I got to the surprising, just to continue the story, forgot to mention, when I got to, I actually took a pedicab going to the hospital, because I don't know why I did. But anyways, when I got to the hospital, good thing that there were no fractures in my head, but there are traumas in my brain, something like that. But everything was good. Just had to take medication for a while. Yes. So, anyways, the reason why I told that story is years later, I eventually forgave them. I mean, I did not pursue in trying to find out their names anymore. Although I saw the names before, but for some reason I didn't try to remember their names anymore. It's not really out for revenge. I mean, when I realized I have the capacity to forgive, I forgave them. Now, if any one of them is watching this video, I have forgiven you a long time ago already. It's not really something that I think about anymore. I mean, it's I call this. I would, if I ever encounter these people again, I would probably ask them, how have you led your life? Do you have family now? Do you have children? And I find out that they do have these things already in their lives, and they're leading a God-centered life, and I would be happy. I'll be happy for them, to be honest. Yeah. And if you're not, if you're still feeling a bit lost, I invite you to come to church, or to go to any church near your place, and just approach a pastor, or priest, a nun, a deacon, and just tell them that you need help and guidance. And by the way, not really discriminating, because there's I keep hearing religion is not really for everyone. I mean, I have encountered people who is discouraged in going, or who hated going to church. Reasons why we have certain people, to be honest, that are who thinks highly of them. So they read the Bible, they either go to Bible study or join the activities, but they act differently outside of church. And sometimes these people who openly, because the church is like a hospital for sinners. Now, expect the sinners to come in, and first, there's going to be a situation wherein the sinners goes to church for the first time and they have encountered these people. Yes, they're gonna be discouraged and won't go anymore. So that's why I'm recommending to just go straight to either to a pastor or to do anything, any one of them, as I mentioned earlier. So, and that's it for now. So, God bless, and God bless to all of you, my beloved. Thank you.